Hey everyone, welcome. It's Tuesday, September 17th. I'm Seth Phillips, and of course, this is Jennifer Palumbo. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm hot.
I know. We really could use a break from this.
It's gotten to the point to where I'm actually mad at the heat. Like I'm
You're
upset. Angry. I curse in my car in the privacy of my own vehicle. Yes. I'm like at the heat. I'm so upset. It's to the point to where I'm just like, stop. Yes. Come on, I know fall is not technically here yet. It gets here on Monday, but even then it's like, come on, it's still gonna be hot around then. So I'm just nah.
You're not feeling it.
I just want to get it done with.
Do you ever have people come up to you as the weatherman and complain about the weather?
No one in Lexington has ever recognized me. They literally. No, I've had some people, but when they do, no, they're like, hey, what's up? You know, I've never had anybody ask me what's going on with the weather. Here, when in yes. Oregon, we used to have people that would get mad at me. Like,
yeah, right.
I go to Walmart and I'm at the, doing whatever, and they're like, hey. Yeah. You said it was going to rain.
Yes.
I didn't get a drop of rain. I'm like, well, congratulations on being the, 20% that didn't get rain at your house. What are you upset about?
Well, and when I worked in Hazard, we had a weatherman. We were doing the Black Gold Festival.
Yep.
And he had said that it wasn't going to rain. We are in the convertible, it starts to rain. And everybody is just heckling him, just saying, oh, I thought you said it wasn't going to rain. Looks like you got it wrong.
I will say,
people are just...
Yeah, well, there was one event that I went MC. It was like the first year I was here. It's called the Great Outhouse Blowout.
That sounds...
That's literally the name of it. It's they drag race outhouses. Yeah, Kevin knows what I'm talking about. It happens in Gravel Switch, Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah, you know where that is.
Yeah.
All right. So, and I remember going before it. They were like, all right, is it going to rain? Are we going to have some lightning contend with? I was like, no, it's going to hold off. About a 30% chance. We're good. And then we got there, and then. Pouring down rain, and everybody looks at me. Everybody looks at me like, "Dude, what's up? We know you're new here. We'll give you a pass, but if you've got to get it together." So, but it ended up being a great event. I had a great time with it. But it happens.
Yeah.
It's just the nature of the game.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and plus it's a huge viewing area too that you all are forecasting for.
30% chance. Could be like this one little spot. But that's how it goes.
All right. Well, let's check out what is on now. A scary trip to school for this boy in Tyler, Texas. The video shows the child trying to cross at a crosswalk. Instead, he has to dodge cars while he tries to make his way across the street. You can see we counted 7 cars not yielding to the young pedestrian. And according to the Tyler Police Department, it is the law for pedestrians crossing the street at a crosswalk. Video has caught the attention of city officials who are now investigating and trying to figure out a solution to keep children safe. This video has been viewed more than 30,000 times. I mean, that boy is lucky that he didn't get hit. And if you ever go, the crosswalk by Transylvania University, it has like flashing lights.
Right.
You will drive there, and it has a huge crosswalk where those students are coming and going. You have to stop. There are so many times when I'm there, and oncoming traffic, they're just going. No concern for it at all.
I remember a time when that crosswalk didn't have the flashing lights, and it was like
and
you
people
just
were
had
just
to
going
watch
like it was a
for
road.
the pedestrians and then stop. But all of those major thoroughfares that have those crosswalks need something to alert drivers. That little kid, it's hard to see.
Yes.
And his pants were blending in with the stripes. So I mean, I'm not saying it was a good thing, but it's one of those things that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, and it's a good thing. It's obviously a good thing that he didn't get hurt.
All right, a man in New Zealand has gone viral for losing his job. Josh Thompson learned he was going to be fired, so he decided to get a support person. He brought a support clown to his firing, which has become a viral sensation. According to the New Zealand media, Thompson suspected he was facing the axe at advertising agency that he worked. He was told he could bring a support person and decided to bring a support clown. Joe, the clown, made a balloon animal. As Thompson was told he was being let go. He made a suitably mournful face. The clown mimed crying as Jack's employers slid the redundancy paperwork across the table. I know. Thompson has already got a new job.
That's great. And now he has a great story to tell about how he left his previous job. A support clown. I didn't know that was a thing.
Well,
so
I heard the story yesterday. Apparently New Zealand, their laws are you have to be told that you're going to be fired before you actually are. So you
Ooh, that'd be
have
nice.
this time. Yeah, right.
You could prepare.
So you have this time to like bring in some support people if you want, but to bring in a clown, I think that was a bold move on his part. And look, he's going viral for it.
Yeah, that's right. All right, well, are you a Seinfeld fan?
What is that?
Oh, is this going to be like our discussion yesterday
The
about
viewers already
Halloween
know.
and
The
Friday
viewers
the
already
13th?
know
Is this a
about
joke?
I've never seen an episode of
Okay,
Seinfeld.
okay, well then this doesn't affect you. I love Seinfeld. It's one of the most popular sitcoms in TV history, despite Seth never seeing it. Now it's heading to Netflix starting in 2021. Netflix will be the exclusive global streaming home to all 180 episodes of the sitcom, and the deal lasts 5 years. The show about nothing that follows the day-to-day lives of 4 anxiety-induced New Yorkers has been streaming on Hulu since 2015. That deal reportedly cost Hulu $130 million. Netflix is losing 2 of its most popular shows next year, Friends and The Office. Have you seen Friends or The Office?
2 shows. I have never seen an episode.
You haven't seen any of those 3 shows.
I watched the first episode of The Office just to see what it was about, and the comedy was so dry that I was like, I can't take it. I can't take, how many seasons is it now? Like 8, 9 seasons? I can't do it. It's just too dry for me.
I am blown away that you haven't seen The Office, Friends, or Seinfeld. Like, I've never met somebody, now maybe
I've hit
they
the
haven't
trifecta.
seen. Yes.
I've hit the trifecta of not watching television.
I'm actually kind of impressed. I mean, you're missing out, but I'm impressed that you can say I've never seen any of them.
Listen, I need visually stimulating shows like Game of Thrones, Euphoria. I need all these things that are going to like draw me in.
Oh,
All this,
Seth.
like, what did you say the show was about? Nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah, you're really selling it there with that one. Good job. All right, Disney is looking to make your bedtime a little easier for the sleep-deprived parents. They are bringing back the Bedtime Hotline. For the second year, the Disney Store Hotline offers bedtime messages for your kid from Mickey Mouse and Friends. The toll-free number features 6 special goodnight messages, including from Mickey Mouse, Woody, and Princess Jasmine. The hotline is active now through September 30th. You can see the number at the bottom of your screen. Yeah, there it is. And so give them a call and put the kids to bed. Does that work? Do kids?
I feel like if
it just like a cute
my
thing?
kids are too old for this, but if they were little and got a call from Mickey Mouse, they'd probably be so excited and wound up. Then they'd be staying up
like,
even later.
What? We're going to Disney World? Yeah, that's a trap.
Oh, thanks, Mom. No. It's just a good night message. We're not going to Disney.
You've entered a trap.
Yes. Well, late nights for girls could lead to putting on extra pounds. That's according to a new study paid for by the National Institutes of Health. The study found teenage girls who went to bed later were more likely to gain weight than those who went to sleep earlier. Researchers studied a group of 418 teens, and they found that staying up later for girls was associated with a slight increase in waist size and body fat. They also found the longer the late night, the larger the waist. Researchers concluded improving sleep schedules could be helpful in preventing childhood obesity, especially in girls. I think this is something, though, that's probably, would be true for adults, too. Have you ever worked the night shift?
Every day of my life.
Yes. So you get home, you're wound up from work, probably have a little something late night snack before you go to bed. I mean, that's...
Yeah, when I get home, I have to wind down. I can't just immediately get in bed and fall asleep.
Right.
I need to have a snack. I need to watch some TV. And
Just not Friends, The Office, or Seinfeld.
None of those shows. Literally none of those shows. All right, Jeopardy, which is a show I've watched.
Okay.
All right, the host, Alex Trebek, has suffered a setback in his battle against cancer. This morning, he released a video message saying he has to undergo more chemotherapy for pancreatic cancer. Less than a month ago, the 79-year-old announced he had finished treatment, saying it was so successful that he thought it was done. But his immunotherapy didn't go very well. He lost 12 pounds in 1 week, and his numbers were higher than when he was first diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer back in March. He asked his fans to keep him in their thoughts and prayers. He started filming the 36th season of Jeopardy last week.
You just hate to hear
You
this.
do.
He hasn't missed a day of work. And, he said he's still very optimistic.
Yeah.
He thought everything was going well. And then all of a sudden his numbers weren't good. So he has to start treatment again. So
It's just one of those things that, it's like it seems it's getting better and then it takes another turn. So, yeah, we do wish him a speedy recovery in that fight.
All right, well, Chipotle is adding a new protein to the menu for the first time in a year. It's carne asada. The marinated steak is available only for a limited time at Chipotle's more than 2,000 stores in the U.S., and you can get it starting today. Chipotle said it approved the steak for two popular diets, paleo and Whole30.
So what's is that something new? A new steak? I thought they already had steak at Chipotle.
New type of steak.
It's a new type
Yes.
of steak.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. I mean, I like Chipotle.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I like their chorizo that they bring it back every so often. Have you had that?
No.
No? Okay, well.
So there's something I haven't
I'm
had.
talking to someone who doesn't know about what I'm talking about. That's fine. It happens on this show.
Clearly it doesn't. Clearly it happens a lot.
Right. All right, a big problem is bubbling up for the nation's top hard seltzer brand. We've told you about how there's a nationwide shortage of the popular drink White Claw. Now it says the shortage might not end until next year. Oh, the horror. The company suggests it became the victim of its own success, with demand taking off faster than expected, just like Popeyes. White Claw sales spiked at almost 300% in July compared to the same month last year. And according to the Nielsen data, the company had more than half of the country's total hard seltzer sales during the 4th of July week. The company says it's working to increase its supply, but no word yet on when store shelves will be fully restocked. Oh no, the White Claws go. Take my eyes, but not the White Claw.
Have you ever
please.
tried White Claw?
Yes.
And what did
it's
you think?
Disgusting. Who cares about this?
I'll tell you what, though, when I was walking around the tailgate at Kroger Field this weekend, there were a lot of people drinking the White Claw. People like
man.
that it's lower sugar, it's lower carbs.
So,
it's
this weekend, all the sorority girls around schools are going to have to switch to
I saw guys drinking White
wine
Claw
coolers
now.
instead of their White Claw this weekend. Oh no!
This has been, but this shortage has been interesting though, because I actually like White Claw and wanted to get some last week. And I mean, it's all across the country. They thought they were going to sell a certain amount and they didn't, and they're not making anymore. So
What's
the
the
stores
appeal?
are just getting the limit, and then it runs out and they don't replace it.
What was the
I think
appeal
it's
you were
just
saying?
it's a refreshing drink on a hot day. You know, it's got a little sparkle to it, a little fruit flavor to it, and it's low
it
carb and low
healthier?
calorie.
If I pay extra, can I get the extra carbs and the extra calories? Because
Yes,
that's
you-
what I want in
You
my
can.
drink.
It's called beer.
Good.
Yes.
That's it. I'm going to keep drinking it. 'Cause I'm not good thing the White Claw's out, because it doesn't bother me one bit. But I get it. I guess some people are upset about it. All right. Snake hunters are needed in the Sunshine State. The South Florida Water Management District is looking for 50 people for its python elimination program.
Yes, let's get rid of the pythons.
Oh, yes. Citizens who sign up are called the python removal agents and paid hourly. What? The program offers more money for snakes that are longer than 4 feet and those guarding snake eggs more than 20 foot. Look at this.
Wow.
Guy. I can't even read. This captivating footage is just distracting me. Okay, more than 2,500 pythons have been removed from the area in the past 2 years. People who are interested in taking part have to be at least 18 years old, have no recent criminal history, and proper identification.
How about the cameraman that got so close to these pythons to get this video? He needs hazard pay
my
too.
gosh.
There is no amount of money that you could pay me to do that
pythons
job.
were docile. I thought they just kind of sit in tanks.
That doesn't look docile right there,
no,
does it?
It looks like he's going to bite my head off. This is like Anaconda.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. All right.
All right, well, you can become a champion steak or burger master at this year's Kentucky's Fort Herod Beef Festival and maybe win some big prizes.
Yeah, we'll talk about it coming up next.